What's up, guys, and welcome to Dirt 4. I finally got it. I meant to get it a while ago, but it's finally here, and I've got it, and yeah, we're going to give it a go. I'm not going to do any actual rallying myself. Well, I am, but I'm not going to do any proper rallying, because basically that takes like far too much concentration. I do have a bit of rallying, but not live rally. I've pre-recorded stuff. But anyway, right, what we will do is we'll do some RallyCross, because I can actually, I think, probably concentrate enough on it and talk at the same time to be able to do RallyCross. So we've already done France, and we've finished first in the two races. We managed to come first in one of them and second in the other. So we've finished first overall. And next we're in Portugal, so we'll be doing that. But yeah, what is RallyCross? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll let the game tell you what RallyCross is.
RallyCross features high-pressure, high-adrenaline circuit races.
Right, so that's RallyCross. So you have to race around a track, and every now and then, at least once a race, you have to do your Joker, which means that it's probably, well, it should be a little bit longer to do a Joker lap than a regular lap. But we'll give it a go. We're racing in a Ford Fiesta, I think. I think I'm right in saying we're racing a Ford Fiesta. But as I said, we will be doing some. Well, I'll show you a bit of rally that I did pre-recorded, because when it comes to rally games, I need like full focus when you're doing proper rallying, because like one mistake and you've completely ruined the lap. So, well, not a lap. You don't lap rally, but you completely ruin the stage. So you kind of need full 100% concentration, and trying to speak whilst doing that, not very easy. So yeah, I pre-recorded it and I thought it was quite a good run, so I'll put it together and I'll put it in this video. But first of all, we've got some RallyCross to do in Portugal. Right, so this is our semi-final. We need to finish top 3 or 4, I think, to get through to the final. Hopefully we can manage that. Right, starting on the outside. I might take my Joker right at the start. Depends how good a start it is, but we'll see.
Ready. Go, go, go.
And we're off. Right, it's not too bad a start, but the guy on the inside of me is pushing me off the track. Fuck are you doing? Right, I'm just going to take my Joker now. Oh, there's bollards. Right, I've wiped out a couple of the bollards, but we've made it round. So that's our Joker done and out of the way. So now we just have to focus on overtaking people. Right. Oh, this guy's all over the shop. Get around him. Right, our spotter thinks we'll be up to second place by the time we've done. Everybody else does their Joker laps. Well, it's not going to be anymore, given that I've just absolutely clattered the wall, and I've got a punctured tyre.
Fifth place looks like where we'll end up when all drivers
I am all over the place. Oh my god.
Careful.
Right, here we go. We're on the start line. This is definitely the first attempt at doing this, and definitely not a second attempt, because I absolutely clattered a wall and punctured my tyre. But we're here, and we're ready to go. So we'll see if we can get a good start. I might take my Joker at the start. But again, it always depends on how good the start is, which is absolutely awful because I completely missed it. Right. So we're going for the Joker straight off. These guys are all over the shop, so I'll just go around them. Actually, oh my days. Right, so here we are. We're starting off in, I think, 4th place. This is definitely the first time I'm doing this and not the 3rd, because I absolutely annihilated the wall in the first run. In the second run, we got annihilated by somebody. But actually, it was kind of just my fault. Anyway, green lights, and we're off. We've got a much better start this time. And we're getting pushed. Oh my, can you stop pushing me? The AI in this game is absolute joke. Right. It's a good thing it's predominantly a rally game, because when you're racing against other people, like other AI cars, they have no desire to let you have any space on the track whatsoever. Right. So we've caught up with a bunch, but we've done our Joker lap immediately, so we don't have to do that anymore. And we can now just focus on trying to have a clean race and stick with these guys in front. Because once they do their Joker laps, we should be ahead of them. like comfortably ahead of them, as that guy almost flips it.
Joker. I reckon we'll be fighting for third.
Right. So two of them. Oh my god, this car. I absolutely despise this car. This game has the biggest tendency, I'm running with no assists on, but it has the biggest tendency to just spin. Any car that has decent power, as soon as you tap the brakes, back end just decides, nah mate, I don't want to be at the back anymore, I would much rather be in front of you. And you just completely spin. I don't know what it is. Well, that was loud. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this game, but it just seems to love a good bit of oversteer under braking. So
Looks like where we'll end up once all drivers have taken their Joker.
right, see if we can actually. Right, there we go. Completely locked up, but didn't spin. So we're now up into second, and we've just got this snap-on boy in front of us to try and get past. Right, we're much faster than this guy on tarmac. So we've just absolutely bunched him out of the way. And we're up into P1. Right, okay, so if we can hold this... I mean, we don't even need to hold this is just the semi-final. But it'd be nice to hold it. Get ourselves into the final. And then that's when it actually all counts. So, last corner and across the line. First place. Decent. Not bad for... Mate! Mate!
Nice one. That is a win.
Absolute road rage. Who do you think you are? Sebastian Vettel just come flying around the corner and absolutely ram me. What an arsehole. Anyway, we're into the final. So, the final 6, and we're starting second, so not too bad. Carlos Munoz, or probably Carlos Munoz. I'm being kind of racist there, just assuming that a Spanish person with the initial C at the start is called Carlos, but maybe he is, maybe he's not, who knows. He's starting first, and we're alongside him, so hopefully we can get ourselves a decent start and into the lead. I'm on it somewhat of the inside, so I think this time I'll look to try and serve my Joker later in the race.
Ready.
6 laps this time, so hopefully we make it all 6.
Go.
And we're off. Right. Alright. Munoz has taken us. And again, he was already ahead of us, so he wasn't really taking us, but we go up the inside and we're into P1. Okay. So now we just have to hold this position. That's an absolutely atrocious rear window we have. Try to look through a pair of fishnet knickers.
For the win once all drivers have taken
Right, I'm gonna go just do my Joker now, get it out of the way. Little drift around the corner. And again. And we're into P3, having served the Joker, so Munoz in front of us, and we're past him. Right. And we're up against Gustafsson, up in front. I think I just absolutely munched Munoz into the wall. Right. This is where I'm good. This is this tarmac bit. When we don't spin in turn 1, this is when we've actually got decent pace. So made up some quality time on Munoz. It's this bit that just lose so much time to them. Oh, we almost lost it coming out of the corner. It's all over the shop. He's still to do his Joker, but we're right up on the back of him. Stick it up the inside. That was a dive bomb and a half. He's undercut me though, and rammed me up the inside. So we'll just push him wide, and we're into the lead. I'm a big fan of rally games. I quite like I think rally is like the purest of motorsport. Like, it's just you and the dirt. Like, there's. I know I sound like a person trying to like advertise this game. I'm really not. But like I've always I don't watch much rally myself, but I love a good rally game just because it takes, maybe not racing like this, but actual proper rally racing, it takes so much focus to get it right. And one mistake can cost you so much time. And yeah, it's just, it's I don't know, it's just something so satisfying when you're playing a rally game and you finish a stage and you know it was a good one, and you just sit there like, wow, that was as easy. Well, it wasn't easy, but that was as clean as you could possibly have it, and it just feels so good. But anyway, we've finished our first race and we've won it. So, well, our first final, and we've won our first final. So we've got one more stage to do in this little championship. We're sitting comfortably first in the overall classification, so we should finish first overall. It would take quite a hefty failure in the final race to lose us that. How do you get penalty time? Well, I suppose you can cut corners, can't you? I was going to say, how do you get penalty time in a motocross event? But I suppose it's probably possible. Anyway, that's also another thing. If you jump the start in this, you have to serve 2 Joker laps, which could significantly cost you the race. Right, so here we go. Very, very tight position to start. Hopefully we can get a good one. And we're going. Right, not a bad start. Okay, quite a bad start. Quite a bad start. Oh, I'm getting done again by somebody behind me. And oh my word, no idea where we're going. So one downside of these motocross events is because they're on circuits that can support multiple different tracks, trying to know which direction you're about to turn is actually a bit challenging. Nevertheless, we're stone dead last, so I think we might as well take our Joker lap if we can find it over here. Yeah, this is it here. Oh my word! Well, that could have been better. Right, I've lost so much time on these people in front, and a lot of them have already set their Joker laps. I'll be lucky if I get into the final. Oh my word, this track is an absolute nightmare. Right, we've caught them up, but we're basically onto our last lap here, so I need to overtake like at least 2 or 3 people here. Out my way.
You're under investigation by the stewards.
Brilliant!
You might get a time penalty.
Oh, good Christ, half a car's just fallen off somebody. Alright, we came 5th, so we didn't even qualify for the final. What does that mean?
The stewards have given you a time penalty for corner cutting.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I bet I've not won the race at the series anymore now. I still got 11 points though. Is that enough? Have we won the championship? I think we have. We still won the championship despite having the most awful 3 points between us and Schmidt. But 3 points is enough. And second and third were tied on 58 points. But we somehow, even though we came pretty much dead last in our final event, we still managed to win the overall championship. So pretty decent. Right, what I'll do is I'll show you the rally that I recorded. It's in Sweden, so it's all snowy and shit. And we're racing Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 10. So yeah, enjoy.
Just be a little more cautious. It's going to be harder to see in this stage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And left 5 over bump, into right 6 through dip. Left 5, into right 4, and turn square left. And right 6 through dip, 60. Through dip, tightens 2, crest. Left 4 over crest, 80. Left 6 over bumps. 80 over bumps. Left 6. Keep middle over big jump, 60. Crest, 60. Through dip, keep left over crest jump, logs inside, and right 4 through dip, and left 4. Right 5 over bump, left 4 long through dips, and left 3 over bump, right 4 over bump, left 5. right 5, keep left over crest, left 6 through dip. And crest, jump maybe, 200, caution, slowing, crest, jump, into right 4 long, crest, left 4. And right 4 long through dips. Left 5 over bump, right 6, and left 5 over bump, into right 6 through dip. Left 6 through dip, into right 5 over bump, and left 6, right 6, 2, square left long, right 5, left 4, into right 2 long over bumps, crest, left 3 through dip, crest, right 3 through dip. Right 5, and left 3 through dip, 60, right 5, bump, 60, right 6, longs inside, 80 over bumps, left 5 long, keep left over crest, right 6 over bumps, 60, caution, left 4 over crest, right 3 through dip, tightens 2, crest, rocks outside, left 4 over crest, 80, left 4, into right 2 long over bumps, crest, left 3 through dip, crest, right 3 through dip, right 6, over finish to stop. Okay, get her up to the marshal. Perfect, great result, well done.
Right, well hopefully you stayed around to the end of that. I thought it was a very good rally stage, to be honest. It was. I tend to crash at least once per rally. That's with 0 assists. So yeah, I tend to crash at least once per stage. That's kind of how I do. But it was one of my better stages. It's not the best one. There was one that I did that I didn't record. I wasn't recording at the time, and I finished it, and I was just sitting there like, wow, wow, that was good. But yeah, I didn't record it, so unfortunately I can't show you it. But that one was pretty good, so I was quite happy with that. It was a pretty clean stage, if I don't say so myself. We've got some new wheels, brilliant. Anyway, right, that's yeah, that was dirt. That was, well, some of dirt. It was some RallyCross. I didn't show you the Land Rush stuff because, as I mentioned whilst doing the RallyCross, that car likes to spin around. These things are a million times worse. Like, you tap the brakes. Like, you don't even, it's not even like you're locking up and you spin. It's like you just feather, just like tickle the brake, and the car just decides to spin completely uncontrollably. So yeah, I did like one race, and I had to like turn the assist. I had to go in and actually turn on all the traction control and everything just to get through the race. And even then, I still finished like 6th. But anyway, yeah, that's been Dirt 4. So if you've enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe as well. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next week for something else. I'm not sure what else, but something probably. And yeah, until then, see you later.